Dandelion Song, and this is part 27, I believe, of the short series of the Pope in Philadelphia, and this has to do with his 26th day. In the last series, you can tune into that series to find out which building we are talking about that has to do with the Pope that points towards the Hoover Dam exactly and what the numbers mean. But here we're going to pick up the story with Hoover Dam in a very, very closely matched this Hoover Dam. I accidentally didn't put it all the way on there. So this was a 275-degree heading. The distance between the Independence Hall and the Cathedral Basilica of St. Peter seems oh, I thought I had the date in it. Right before I set this down, it had a 30205, which looked like a 2325. But it changed. Alright, sorry. Alright, so at 7:30 he's going to, it says the Festival of Families along the Benjamin Parkway, where 1 million people are expected to gather. The event is open to the public, but the area in the intermediate vicinity of the Pope will require tickets. There will be a papal parade leading up to the festival. This is also called something about families. Let me find out what I had. Alright, so I put this into the JCN counter, the Festival of Families. Let me show you. Now, we always need to keep in mind that whoever created this could be an insider. They could have done it wrong. But I did look at a few of their calculations. I didn't understand their calculations, but it seemed like they were trying to create all of the mirror type of gematries and compare them against each other. So anyway, the Festival of Families has a 21 gematria match with the Awakening of Inri. Now, Inri, I'd like to put that into here because Inri, from when I decoded Inri, it has a 923 basically in it. So the other high match here is what is the Awakening. Okay, so I did put Inri in here, and so it matches, but only 7 at a time. America Sacred, the FBI, Bar, Rib, Encoded, Garlic, I don't know how to say that, Chai Hu, Tai Chi, Runes, and Bush. Very interesting. So I put Benjamin Franklin Parkway into the JCN gematria counter, and it has a 21 match with the Book of Absolute Hatred. So this should be an interesting awakening. The result of Albert Pike, the motive of set times, the effect of ultimate evil, the master of the Anunnaki, the Vatican. The Anunnaki is the master of the Vatican. The Hanoverian dynasty, the master of all-knowing, Book of Absolute Hatred, symbol of geometry. Yeah, there's some geometry. I want to show you that in Google Earth. What is 2119? Interesting. Caused by 2119. Okay, so this is an update to this video that you're watching right now. I have another video about the Benjamin Franklin Parkway that I put up yesterday, September 25th, about more in-depth alignments and symbolism of this place, in case you are interested in knowing everything there is to know that I know now that maybe I didn't know at the time that I made this video. So that's going to be in the lineup in September 25th. Okay, back to the story. This is not very far away from where he just was. I'm going to show you in Google Earth first. So this is the Basilica where he just was, and then this is the Benjamin Franklin Parkway. Now I've forgotten how to say it. Looks like it does have some interesting installations here. This could be an Orion installation, Trinity of Suns, not sure. I was going to say that looks like an Ankh. I saw something like this that looked in Paris, but it was a military installation. So here's the measurement of the commoner. The lowest level of the slave is 22, and looks like so far the heading of this direction, looks like it's very directional, is 133.64, which would, I guess, encode the 88. Here's 33. So I guess they're saying the 33rd degree Mason has something to do with Orion. I think that's the message here. So it's 0.96 miles out to Logan Square. Logan is a name that really just comes up. It's a Masonic name, and I'm not saying that people who are named Logan are Masonic, because we all have, you know, slave names. Oh, I just see it at 23rd Street. Let me show you. See, right there. And a 22nd bisects this. The 23rd doesn't. And there's a 24th. It'd be so interesting if there was a 26th, because we're on the 26th day. Oh yes, there's a 26. Hold on. Yeah, so that does bisect. Hold on. Well, anyway, this distance from here to there is 96. That's the 196th day, July 5th, start of Jade Helm, and it has to do with the letters G and O. My computer is acting so glitchy, but then I look at the CPU and it's like 20%, which is actually great. Maybe it needs to use more. So following that line out from the Benjamin Franklin Parkway, excuse me, it just goes so close to Bermuda, I had to take a look. Looks like this part is underwater, but it's near the foot of the mountain, the underground mountain in there. So it is precisely 133 degrees still, and it does happen to be 777 miles from the original point where I first measured the point 0.22 distance. All right, well, now you know something about the Benjamin Parkway that most people don't know. This is just kind of these are the kind of cool things that you find when you play with Google Earth. So in the next section, we're going to bring up one of my favorite findings, and maybe it's the one that I've remembered the most, is the last place that the Pope's staying and how it aligns to the RFK Stadium and the Sun Pyramid. And the numbers are amazing. So stay tuned for that, and I think you're going to like it.